Trigger. She asks me to sit on the bed. She tells me to lie back, relaxed and casual, like I'm not that interested. Anything you want, I say. The sound of my voice, hunger. She steps back, spreads her legs like she's bracing herself, like she's going to fire a gun. Instead, she says, I tell all new lovers this. I was assaulted. I was told to get naked. I was told to take off my clothes. For a long time, undressing freaked me out. It was a trigger. So now, I choose to do it myself. The way she pulls her t-shirt over her head, reclamation. The jutting of her chest as she unclasps her bra, arrogant. She drops her pants, a pronouncement. She faces me braless and in pink panties. She never takes her eyes off me. I get up. She stands ready. Piece by piece, I remove my clothes, dropping each thing to the floor. We breathe in the smell of our naked bodies. When we embrace, the sound that escapes her mouth, a war cry, a victory chant, the thump of something hitting its target. Commitment. My father said never trust someone who uses big words. My mother's eloquence was legendary. As a child, I learned the fine art of knowing your audience before you spoke. So when my new lover mentions commitments under the covers right before sex, I try to think of it as foreplay. Imagine the word's length, syllable after syllable after syllable. Imagine the heft and girth of it. Close my eyes to the hot M and T sounds made as you utter it over and over. Commitment, a threat, a challenge, a boast, a dirty thing with no discernible beginning or ending. Fetid. When my daughter asks me why Ophelia loved Hamlet, I feel like I should know the answer. 1, I've read it. 2, I've seen the movie. 3, I've attended the play. 4, I was an English major. So there really is no excuse. However, I have no idea. I say desire is a strange thing. Sometimes we love for the weirdest reasons. My daughter looks at me like I'm quoting a Hallmark card. She says, Ophelia is a fool and Hamlet is a jerk, and she kills herself in a river? I hate stories like that. They stink. And plus, all those stupid fake words. That night, I find my old copy of the collected tragedies of Shakespeare. I find Hamlet. I read and I realize my daughter is right. I too don't want a love doomed by miscommunication or insecurity. I want a love that's dirty and gritty and maddening but honest. A love that takes risks and does the work. A love that knows words like fetid but isn't afraid to simply smell and grunt and snort. I want a love that instead of choosing to drown in a river, swims like a motherfucker against the currents and will pull down its own rescuer because it's desperate to live.